Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today we're doing some best of one. Phyrexia will be one draft. Let's see what we can do. I think our best run is 4 wins, which isn't great. So let's see if we can improve on that. Moving to pick one, pack one. Unctus I've played before and it's good. It's especially good if you have a bunch of artifacts already. So it really wants to be in that blue and white build, I think. But even if you don't, I think it's good in any blue deck, because even if you don't, for a blue mana or 2 life, you can turn any creature you control into a blue artifact. Only activate that on your turn, which is noteworthy, but still, I think it's a very first pickable card. I think blue is the weakest color in this format. But because of that, it's often one of the most open. And I've had a little bit of success with some blue builds, so let's go ahead and take it over. Probably, I think next up would be Volt Charge. Look, that's a solid 1-drop. Paladin's great, it's just so expensive, so I think it's pretty easy Unctus here. Alright, next pick. The only blue card we have is pretty unplayable. Certainly not going to pick that on pick 2, so I'm probably just picking up a Planar Disruption here. Canker Bloom is fantastic, and it's great in that blue-green proliferates. Maybe there's an argument for that. Just a great 2-drop. Mantis is great in the oil deck. 4 mana 5/4 with Vigilance is for a couple turns is pretty dang good. I love the Dune Mover. I'd play one copy of that in almost every deck. It just trades with things, but also gets you land if you need it. I think it's between Canker Bloom and Disruption. Glider's great too, but I'm probably going to go with Disruption. Early removal like this is just... can't go wrong with it. I don't know though, Canker Bloom is so good. Great 2-drop that randomly just destroys a big artifact or enchantment they have. I feel like a lot of people try and force. I'm going to take Disruption. I might regret it, but let's see. Alright, next up here, Font of Progress can be good in those proliferate decks. Can win those grindy games. Sacrifice I kind of wish was an instant. As a sorcery, it's still okay, but nothing special. Bring the Ending I like as a counter, but again, it's only blue card we're seeing. It seems like people in front of me or to my right are forcing blue. Skull Bomb's good too. I'll probably take a Volt Charge here. Let's stay open. Playable red, playable blue, playable white to start the draft. Stay open and see what else is passed. Right, and just like that, we are rewarded with an Anointer. I think this card's fantastic if you're in an oil build. I think it's by far our best pick here. Vanish is okay, but Anointer's fantastic if you can build a bunch of oil. So let's go ahead and take that. Okay, here's an Nahiri. Okay, lots of good red still. I think we're supposed to be red. I don't think Nahiri's that good, but I mean, you can play it for 3 mana. And it's a threat they have to take care of. I'm going to take it. Blue does not seem open. I know I first picked Unctus, but sometimes that happens, and so maybe I can pivot into that like red-white equipment. There's a ton of good red here. I really like Churning Reservoir too. It's a little slow, but I've played that in a draft video before, and it actually went pretty well, but we'll take Nahiri. I think it's one of the worst planeswalkers, but it is still a planeswalker.
I will bring absolute order to the multiverse.
Alright, here, a couple of good green, really good black. Skull Dweller I like. What does this one do? I don't know. We don't have to commit to the red-white. Maybe we just take the best card in the pack still, which is probably Skull Dweller? I know we're spreading out even more. Or maybe the Insight's great. If I end up like blue-red proliferate, I'll be happy with Insight. Cinder Dancer and Glider are okay, but only in the poison deck. There's a lot of good cards for that poison build here. Let's take the Insight. Okay. Dose is good removal. Lots of double blue, which isn't ideal, but good removal. It proliferates. Charge of the Mites is okay too, if I'm going to end up red-white, but let's go ahead and take dose. Alright, here... I don't know that I would... A Chimney Rabble's okay. 2 bodies in one of which has haste. Maybe I'll take it. Although maybe I like Thrill better. Let's take Thrill. I usually end up cutting Chimney Rabble. Let's take Thrill. Alright, here's some playable green and white. We'll take the Lookout in case we end up that. Actually, we'll take the Enforcer. I think that's better. 4 drop, 4 mana, 4/4 with Vigilance if I'm in the red-white artifact build. Okay. Here's your Glider. It's an artifact. I'm not going to have a lot of poison if I'm red-white, but best card in that pack. Okay. I mean, it's playable. I don't know that we're going to end up blue. The 3 blue we have is also very playable, though. Maybe I like... I don't know what I like better here. I'm going to take the Sacrifice, but that could be wrong. Alright, Centurion can be okay in those oil builds. Another Thrill. I wouldn't play 2. Weird pack 1. Somewhere between red, white, blue. We're just not sure what combination of those colors we're going to be. Last pick, Sinew Dancer. That's a playable card. Not in these colors. It's more of a poison, but... Alright, Skitterfang is good in any deck. Especially if you can proliferate, but I mean, it's just good in any deck. Whether I'm white-red, white-blue, or blue-red, Skitterfang's going to be good. Especially giving big bodies like Lifelink or smaller ones Death Touch. Like, it has a lot of flexibility. It could also take Batterfist or Aspirant to kind of force that red-white equipment, so I play Nahiri. We go with equipment because the 2/2s that are on the 4 Mirrodin create a 2/2 creature token. That stays behind, even though you have to exile the equipment itself. Still gonna take the Skitterfang just because it's the safest pick here. I think that's that good. Okay. Alright, next pick. This pack's kind of a miss, isn't it? This is good with Nahiri's ability. That's good with Nahiri. I mean, we could try that and force red-white. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Still no really good blue. Some good black, but I think we're beyond that. Oh gosh, then immediately a Drake. The card's really good, and so is Retrofitter. Jeez. I really like the Drake. I think it's great in those proliferate decks. This is so good. My white's not that great. Let's take the Drake. I like the Retrofitter too. If I take the white out, my artifact count is pretty low. But I mean, I can focus on them. Let's take the Drake. Alright, here I think the Skull Bomb is a good pickup. Oh, here's the least amount of blue, but I think it's some of our better cards. I don't know, this one's tough. It's a tough build. Let's take the Skull Bomb. Alright, another Drake and a Cephalopod Sentry. I think we're supposed to take the Drake. I like the Sentry, but I don't know if white is the direction we're going. Maybe it is. Our red's not that great either, is it? Eesh. I don't know. Already 5 artifacts. Let's take this. Let's take the Drake. I don't know if I'm gonna be. This is a tough draft. Okay, Furnace Strider is great top end in that blue-red build. Alright, Alright, Fisher, I've played that on here before, and it's actually gone really well for me. I'm going to take that as top end. I already have an Insight and a Fisher. I might just take a second Fisher. And the white I'm seeing is not great, so I'm okay with this direction. This is great, putting oil counters on things. Been impressed with this card before, so I think I'll take that. Let's go ahead and commit to blue-red at this point. Prowler's also good, but I think I'll take the Reservoir. I've had a lot of success with that card in the past. Curator can get us back some removal, some card draw. We'll take it. Some decent white still. Who knows what we're doing. Okay, Free from Flesh is great in this blue-red build where I want oil counters. Especially great with Drake, which I have 2 of. Just not only does it proliferate, you add 2 oils so it gets even bigger. Ascent is a decent combat trick. We'll take it for now. We'll probably end up cutting it, but we'll see what happens in pack 3. We're hoping to get him with Drake. Skitterfangs eventually give lifelinks to our massive Drakes. Deck's nothing special. We need a few good things to really bring it home. Helm for the sideboard in case I do go back to white. If there's just like a white bomb in pack 3, well... huh. I mean, I can splash the Drakes, but are they worth it? Maybe. I don't think I'm taking the Theorist. The red cards in this pack aren't great. So maybe I just take it, and we'll see what else we get in this pack. Okay, there's a Chimera. I would take the Slash too, but the Chimera is just really good. Every blue-red deck wants a Chimera, so I'm going to take it over the Slash, over the Ossification. I'm going to turn my nose to white, even though we have lots of white playables, but really it's just Kimba, Disruption, and like Nahiri. Yeah, I think blue-red is what we want to go. Let's commit to it. Purple Salvo is fantastic removal. I've seen Graz a lot, and I think the reason I see it a lot is because nobody picks it. I guess it's good if you have like an army of mites you can turn into 5/3s, but other than that, it's like pretty unplayable. Takes a lot to build up to it. This Cacophony Scamp is pretty good. I would play a Dose here too. Another Free from Flesh I would also play. Let's take the Salvo though, just hard removal. Wow, we have like no 2-drops, do we? Literally not one. Huh. Whoops. Let's take the Slinger. Man, lots of good green and white here. If anything, we're playing the Centurion, but I'll take another Insight. I'm probably not playing any of these, to be honest. Alright, Sprinter's good. Sprinter wants to be in this deck. It's yet another 3-drop, but it's not the end of the world. I like this deck, but we could certainly get run over by quick, like toxic decks that have a lot of 1-drops and 2-drops. Here we're probably just gonna take the Skull Bomb. We probably won't play it. Starting to think maybe I should have been red-white. Well, we have plenty of 3-drops, so if we can make it to turn 3, this is a pretty grindy deck. So we should be able to outgrind a lot of opponents. 6 artifacts. Probably not playing it. Yeah, look at all that white. Look at all the toxic white, too. Alright, we'll take the Scamp. Can proliferate. Also great with 3 from Flash. Well, I don't love this deck. It's a blue-red, like oil counters and proliferate. Yeah, I don't love it. I have a few good cards though, like if I don't get ran over early, this deck can grind games out with my late flyers. Insight, Strider. I'm probably going to ditch the Curator. Well, I have 14 creatures as it is. Okay, maybe I'm ditching... Styrion's not great either. Maybe I'm ditching Sacrifice. I don't have that much removal though, do I? And I have plenty of top end to sack. Anointer's a great sack target, so is Curator. Maybe Reservoir. I like this card. We want that ability. Spitting out 1/1s, I mean... Alright, maybe Ascent can go. It's a combat trick that's fairly unimpressive. And then maybe... maybe I can get rid of a creature. This Reservoir spits out creatures. Maybe I'm just scared of Curator, because what am I getting back? Getting back an Insight would be nice. Volt Charge, Salvo, Thrill, Sacrifice. I mean, it has some good targets. And a 3/4 body is not bad in this format either. Maybe I am gonna keep that. Maybe it's 1 Fisher. Those are great too, though. They put games away. Maybe it's supposed to be a 3-drop. But which one? Or maybe Sacrifice. You have to have creatures to use this. I'm gonna get rid of the Sacrifice. I think I like Skull Bomb better. Could also be Demolition. Yeah, I mean, that could certainly be right. Let's try the Demolition. I think it's between that and Sacrifice, and we'll see what would have been better if I draw. Sorry, gotta check my lands. If I draw the Sacrifice. More red than blue, but a lot of double blue, huh? But a lot of red 1-drops. A lot of double blue though, so maybe that is right. Maybe 9 blue is correct. Alright. Let's go ahead and try it like this, and we'll see you in game 1. Alright, heading into game 1. I was thinking about this deck, and yeah, I think... Okay, opponent goes first. That is not good for this deck. What I was going to say was, this deck really wants to be on the play. Because if they're a quick Toxic deck, if they have like 1-drop, 2-drop Toxic, I think I'm done, you know? So we'll see... Ooh, okay, no... Phew. No 1-drop. Still... That's annoying. But makes me happy that I... Well, no, that's Destroy. Okay, well... Okay, that's a great draw. I can play Unctus, block her down for their mites. Unless they counter it. Okay. Card is really annoying. Okay, I can destroy that. I'm actually gonna do it on their turn so that I can then eat one of their mites. Hopefully this works. If they have a buff spell for their sentry, I am in trouble. It's okay, still get to eat one of their mites. Salvo back. I think this card's just gonna run me over. Playing that on turn 2 is so hard to overcome. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the game. The card is nuts. Let's just get this back now. I don't think I can afford to attack. I have to get ahead of these mites. Alright, that's... I can overcome that. I can only play one. Oh, I needed a... I really needed another land there so I could play Drake and then hold up Thrill. Could've played Dose, but I don't know what I'd be dosing, you know? Yeah. I mean, I can give my Curator Vigilance, I guess. If they trade, I'm happy. If they take 3, I'm happy. I'll actually trade with their Duelist if they offer. If they won't, they'll just do the... which is fine. They're gonna get me. That Hive is so good if you play it on turn 2. That just took the game over. Like, I'm very much in this game if they don't have that. Probably have the trick. They have to, right? If they only attack with Duelist, they definitely have the trick, which gives them +2/+1 first strike. Well... that's good. I can get rid of the Hive. Might be too late for that, but I'm gonna try it. Let's see what we can do. Oh, it's an enchantment. No. Okay. Alright. I think I'm supposed to give the Skitterfang flying, and then demo it. Gosh darn it. For some reason I thought that would have destroyed that. Kind of looks like an artifact. Alright. Let's give our Skitterfang target creature you control. So it can't be this one. So I'm going to give it flying. Or maybe even lifelink. I'll trade with any one of those creatures. Yeah, let's do lifelink. I'd actually take a trade over or take a trade here over the damage. But I'll take the 1/1s too. Slow down their hive. Bought me another turn at least. Drake of their own. That could get annoying. I'm kind of hoping they all-out attack here. Like that's what'll kind of keep me in this game, is if they just throw away a bunch of their mites. Do it. Do it. Alright, they're smart. Okay, I think here... Let's play the Fisher. Draw and discard. You don't need that. Next turn they might all-out attack, but I think that's okay if they do that next turn. Still very much behind. This game's not looking good. They can just keep swarming me out. That'll do it. Unless I can get Drake and Fisher huge this next turn, which I don't think is going to happen. No? This would be okay. I mean, I'm actually very much okay with this. They get the life. I'll probably destroy their Drake. So I don't think that lets them proliferate. Okay. Let's play the Thrill. And then we're probably dosing the Duelist, because right now I'm worried about Toxic more than I am about life. Why would it tap like that? Or no, probably the Shepherd, huh? Yeah, probably the Shepherd. I could have been wrong. Maybe it was supposed to be the Duelist. Get in for... I can get in for 12 here. Or 2 more OO counters. Hold on, let's think about this. Maybe he gets an Uncre spell. So this is the spell itself gets to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. Maybe we save it for next round. Let's get in for 5. Or can we... This is dangerous. Can we get in and still survive? I think we have to go for it. We're going to get overran if we don't attack with both here. Let's try this if I can survive the next turn. It's a big if. If they draw any sort of proliferate... I don't even need Unctus, so I mean I have 3 blockers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, need a big draw here. That's fine. Oh, the lifelink though. Well, that's okay. I can take that. That's good. I just can't take the poison. If this is not a flyer removal, I'm in good shape. I kind of actually hope this is a combat trick. Combat trick. Dang it. Okay. Ground creature? Oh no. Okay. What do they keep and not play? That instant speed. Charge of the Mites, probably? I can play both of these. Let's go for it. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I don't know. I didn't even do the math. Yes. Yes! This should get him. Wow. Wow. Got him. Good thing I saved. Whew. Okay, MVPs, Drake. Obviously. Drake, and what is this card called again? The Free from Flesh. That was huge. Such a good combo. Alright, we should not have won that game against turn 2 Hive, but we somehow pulled it out. So, we will take it. A couple of very timely draws. Sprinter was fantastic there too. Okay. Got game 1. It's a good win. We'll see you in game 2. Alright, game 2. Opponent goes first again. This hand doesn't even have a 3-drop. Only 2 lands. I'm gonna mull this. This is better. We'll keep 6 and probably ditch the Anointer. As much as I like it, the Drake can get huge off of the Sprinter, so let's try it like this. It's fine. Okay, play this game. Get a creature out there. Take 5. I guess I could have killed it, huh? That was kind of dumb. Not sure what I was thinking. That was kind of a whiff, but that's okay. I'll try it now. They killed this Drake, that's okay. I have another one. Should have done that last turn. They have a trick, not great, but just gave him 3 free damage. If I play the other Drake, I'm taking 4 damage, but then at that point... Or do I just play the Sprinter? I think I do. It blocks both their things. The Drake, sorry. It blocks both things. I can get in with the Sprinter. Not the Drake. I'm behind on the race. Eventually the Drake, but... Alright, got me there. I think that was the right play still. another here. That's a good draw. So we'll play the Drake. Will we play the Drake? I don't know. Yeah. Taking 4 more damage though. Oh man, that's gonna hurt. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to play Thrill here and get rid of the Sprinter. Drake gets big that way, but I mean Drake's gonna get big anyways. Yeah, I can't take 6. Alright, I think here I'm supposed to play the Reservoir. Yikes. Well, they're dealing it to me. Unless they just have a Volt Charge for the win, which they might. Need to get rid of their Forge. If I do this, at least I can know I can't fire off the Reservoir, and I should have played the Mountain. That was dumb. If I played the Mountain... Yeah. Nice. If I played the Mountain, I could have then made a... Yeah, because that costs 2. That's a bummer. Forge got me. Good game. Alright, we'll go to game 3. This deck really needs to go first. Alright, game 3. That game was just an example of me, as I mentioned, this deck on the draw is not great. I'm going first. Drake into Sprinter plus Free from Flesh if I draw another red is fantastic sequence. There it is. Okay. Actually kind of what I want to be playing against. Yep, Canker Bloom. 1 white. What could they have with 1 white? Oh, they have the Gorger too. That's a bummer. Removal. Fight. Alright, well, you had to use a lot of resources to get rid of it, so I guess we'll take that. Could have used that last game. Keep it out there. Get the Fisher online next turn. Shepherd is so annoying. Alright, Salvo is a good draw. So we will just get the Shepherd out of the way now. Let's actually attack first. Okay, let's kill the Shepherd. At this point I'm probably just destroying one of their mites. This could be greedy, but I forgot about that. It's every turn. Okay. It's okay though. A pretty grindy deck. Take a little bit of a hit here. Honestly, I think I might even just trade. Oh god. Okay. Need the top deck my dose. That is a bummer. Do I take? Can I afford to take 6 here? Try it. Okay. Maybe I should have traded. Because I'm playing the Slinger. Trading the Troll. Wish I had one more mana. Jeez, the hand is loaded. Okay. Yeah, I have to trade him. Absolutely loaded hand. I don't think I can win at this point. See what they do, but man, they just have a good loaded hand. Look at this. Alright, we will see you for the next one. Man, their little scrap gorger that allows them to tap for mana, the 0-3, just won them that game, because if they can't play the fight that turn, my Drake gets way too big for them to even think about playing it. So, because that following turn I had a Sprinter plus the combat trick up, like they had no chance if I just was able to make it to the following turn with the Drake. But as it stands, that's the game. Alright, on their turn, I know we could save up Thrill for the Drake, but we need to get some action. Let's play it now. Get rid of the mountain. Alright. Here we go, play the Drake. Now next turn we can play Reservoir, plus Volt Charge or Centurion. As it stands, we're probably going to play Reservoir, get in with Drake, and then play the Centurion. They have a fight, they get to fight our Drake, but nothing you can do about that. I'll offer the trade. Alright, that is a good volt charge target. Or... let's get greedy. I'm taking 5 next turn, but I'm winning this race. Can even volt charge their face. Remember, Drake's just gonna get bigger, so if they... Oh no, okay, it wouldn't have mattered. Furnace Strider's pesky form here. That's a good draw. Let's go ahead and get in. Love to see it. We will charge the Mantis. I'm gonna remove this so I can make a token. Okay. Okay, Unctus is a good sign. Can I do this as a add instant speed? Yeah. Might as well not let their poison get online. It's questionable that I should have even blocked that, but... Let's draw. I will take 6 happily, at least for one turn. Alright, this is getting tricky. Man, no matter what I do in this format, it seems my opponents just pull out the perfect card at the perfect time. Like Battle Chair into Paladin. Dig out removal. I can ditch the Strider here, but I'm gonna hold on to it for one more turn. Just need to find a removal. Okay, well, it's something. Dose the following turn, we're still in it. Ah. Well, I think it's still blue, right? Yep. Get rid of their battle chair. one green. I think I have them here, right? Not quite. Not quite. But I can get rid of the battle tree the following turn, so we're going to take 6. Alright, then we are going to play the dose. Proliferate. Use the Chimera's ability, get rid of the Basilisk. Get in for lethal. Alright, that got there. Second win, we're 2-2. That was a grind fest, but we got there. Got through Paladin and Battle Chair. We'll take it. Like I said, any win in this format, we'll take it. We'll see you for the next one. Game 5, we're 2-2. Got very fortunate last game to draw the Skull Bomb immediately into the dose. Like, that was exactly what the doctor ordered. Alright, need another blue, and this hand's looking good. If we miss on our blue mana, then this hand is not looking good. But we have 9 blue, so hopefully we'll draw it eventually. Oh, for some reason I thought that was the 1-drop creature. I wish it was. Alright, we will go ahead and just play the Slinger as a 2-2. Not ideal, but I still have Artifact Destruction here and Gleeful Demolition. I mean, I don't think we need to destroy that. They can bounce my Slinger all they want. That only has a sorcery, so see what they have planned. That was a good draw. We'll get in. Save up the Volt Charge. Probably just charge the Prowler. Why not? Interesting they didn't do that before combat. That's fine by me. That takes up a turn. Here I probably just draw. Nothing else for me to do right now. Restock my hand. I can dose anything big. Sweet. Grade A draws right there. Oh man. At least I got them out of the way. That's 9 lands out of the 17 in my deck. So we have 8 more and 26 cards. Less than a third are lands. Who wants to bet? Alright, there you go. That's a good dose target. I'll probably actually wait, because I think they'll probably bounce Chimera. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Actually, let's go ahead and sacrifice the Slinger to get rid of their Skull Bomb. This might seem weird, but I think it's worth it here. No, I didn't have to do that. Okay, I don't have to do that. That was dumb. I could have just demoed the Skull Bomb, played the Chimera, or reverse order. They have something, though. Let's demo it now. I want to really Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm taking a turn off. They can bounce my Chimera the following turn, but I have a bazillion mana, so it's not really a huge blow for me. Fair enough. Yikes. Well, this is gonna get bad really quickly if I don't start drawing spells. Okay, I feel like I don't want to sound like I'm complaining that the shuffler is rigged or whatever, but I feel like this has been happening to me a lot more in this format than any other. So I know it's just random luck, but it's been way more noticeable in this format. Maybe that's just because this format has tilted me way more than any format up to this point. But I mean, I had draw 3 and I drew 3 lands. Like, what are we doing with that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of my 17 lands. It's a good sign, I think. Probably gonna be a pretty grindy game. Okay. So we'll keep attacking. I'll take the trade. Next turn I'm not gonna have a block, so. Alright, I know it. Next turn we're hitting a spell. Hopefully, because I need to get rid of that. I only have 6 more lands. About a quarter of my cards are lands. Keep racing, I think. Maybe I should have bluffed with Slinger, because I'm not going to be able to block with it. Oh. That's fine. Come on, need a good spell, need a good spell. Furnace Rider was a good draw, I just need... Yikes! Oh, they're drawing spells. If I don't draw removal for the Chimera, this game is over. I'm like a Rebel Salvo. Interesting. Oh, now they can bounce their Drake. Well, sometimes you just flood out. This is a fun deck. I think it had more potential than 2 wins, but as it goes in this format, I always find a way to... Oh, wow. As it goes in this format. A little too late for that. Could have used that last turn. Alright, good game. Fun deck. A little slow, though, and that definitely came back to bite me. This opponent just got pretty fortunate, drew timely removal against when I had my good creatures out, and I just didn't. So, nothing you can do about that. So I went 2 and 3. Not exciting, but what can you do? Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.